Hello, people of the internet, and welcome to another episode of Platinum Hunter. My last episode, I didn't get to open quite the way I wanted because it was for Bloodborne, and I had people summoned and stuff, and I didn't want to keep my online allies waiting. This web series, the idea is pretty much just to watch me get platinum trophies. But it's going to be a little more than that. I want to talk about each of them and kind of the experience of going through and getting the trophy, and first off, like, how much fun it was. Second off, kind of how it affected my gameplay experience. Now I'm going to start by doing something I didn't do with the last one, with the first episode, but I wanted to do, but didn't really have time because I had to be focused because it was Bloodborne. So I want to go back and say, because this Transistor will be my 9th platinum trophy in my collection. I want to go back and say what my previous ones were. The Walking Dead Telltale Adventure game is one of my early platinums. It wasn't my first one, although I'm in order. My first one was Mass Effect 2, and that was a really fun game to platinum. The only particularly difficult trophy was playing through the game on Insanity, but it really just... Insanity difficulty, but it really just sucked you in, and so in one really in-depth playthrough, I went and got everything in that game, and I really highly recommend that experience. Not my absolute favorite platinum experience. Second platinum trophy I got was Metal Gear Solid 3, the HD remake, or re-release. And it was a really fun, great experience, except for shooting just a couple of the frogs. From Metal Gear Solid 3, every map has a little frog toy hidden in it, and you have to shoot some of them. You have to shoot everyone in the game. The problem with that trophy is to get every one of them, there is an on-rail shooter sequence. So, like, you're in the sidecar of a motorcycle, and the motorcycle's driving around while the guys are shooting at you and stuff. Finding and shooting the frogs during that sequence was dumb. And not fun dumb. It was just really hard and stupid, and they were so far away they had to use a sniper rifle while things were jostling around, and then it was just, that segment was really stupid and took me hours to get. The rest of it was fine. Really, really great game, really great, really fun platinum trophy. My third was The Walking Dead Telltale Adventure game, which I feel bad even counting because just playing through the game gets you the platinum trophy. You don't go out of your way at all for that one, and so I don't feel like going for that platinum trophy enhanced my experience at all for that one. The one after that was Okami. And Okami was my favorite platinum trophy to get. That game is gorgeous. It does a really good job. It's got a beautiful art style. I often joke that my favorite Legend of Zelda game is Okami, because it plays a lot like a Legend of Zelda game. The battle system's a bit different, but aside from that, it's spot on. And it's like 3 games in one. If you've played through it, you'll understand. When you think you're at the end of the game, you're actually just a third of the way through the game, because they do several different storylines, and it's really cool. Really great game, gorgeous game. Getting the platinum trophy basically just means, I think the one thing is, in order to, you get a score at the end of the game, and you got to get a perfect score at the end of the game, pretty much. But the only thing that's missable for that is just deaths. Don't die too many times. I think it's like either 3 or 5 times, and if you do die, just exit the game and reset it, and you're fine. It didn't count it. So yeah. Aside from that, there was one weirdly missable trophy that was a little annoying, but if you read up on it, know it's coming. It's the part where you have to escape from the water dragon. It's a thing. Anyway, but Okami was a great game. Platinuming it really helped me get the fullest experience out of that game, and I really liked that. I think platinum trophies at their best can really enhance a game by encouraging a player to lose themselves in its world. And so yeah, I think it's a really interesting idea, and it's one thing I like above the Xbox achievement system, above Steam's little cards. The idea of a platinum trophy sets it apart from just a basic achievement system. Alright, so we got Mass Effect 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, Walking Dead, Okami. Next was The Wolf Among Us, which is another Telltale adventure game. This one wasn't quite as easy to get as like mindlessly easy to get as The Walking Dead. It actually involved kind of going back and seeing alternate branches of the story, which is super easy to do because you have like a chapter selection sequence screen and stuff. So it wasn't hard. It was slightly more time consuming, and you had to go a little out of your way to get it. I don't know how much I felt like it added to the experience. I think it did add a little bit. And then like the only reason you had to do that was to get more detailed character informations on like your extra screen to be able to look up more information on different fairy tales you come across. And it was really, I mean, it was good. And that game is spot on. I think that one's pretty underrated. I do love The Walking Dead, but The Wolf Among Us was amazing. Platinum number 6 was Master Reboot, which is a fun little indie point-and-click adventure game. A couple annoying platforming sequences that, in order to do them sufficiently for the trophies, were a little annoying, but it was mostly just a really good, really cool, interesting game. And so yeah, I highly recommend that one. I'd say that Platinum Trophy helped me get the fullest experience out of it, because picking up the extras really gives you more of the flavor and the story in that game. Alright, so number 6. Number 7. Number 7 was a game on the Vita, the sequel to 999 on the DS, and that's Zero Escape Episode 2, Virtue's Last Reward. It was another kind of point-and-click adventure, but it involves not time travel precisely, alternate dimensions. So you'll be put in a situation where you'll see something, you'll learn something, but it'll get your character killed. And so then when you go play through the story a different path, you'll get to a spot where you don't know what to do unless you played that path that let you see the information you needed but got you killed or something. So like your character has the ability to remember alternate potential paths of their life and then combine those together to like solve the puzzles and move on. But that's all hidden behind an already really clever scripted puzzle game that in order to get all out of, you've got to every puzzle has 2 solutions, and you've got to solve it both ways to get the extra stuff to be able to platinum. It was a good game, highly recommended. Spoilers: if I platinumed the game, chances are I highly recommend it. Which brings us to my 8th platinum trophy, which was Bloodborne. And that one probably took the most work from me, particularly because you've got to go pretty far out of your way to get all the different weapons and hunter tools, etc. But mostly because those chalice dungeons are a pain. If you watched any of my live streams for those, then you'll see that it took some doing for me to get through those chalice dungeons, and I particularly got stuck on one boss. You can see that in my other videos. Bloodborne's a really great game. It's not for the faint of heart. And then this is going to be Platinum number 9. If you joined me on my New Year's Eve live stream, then thank you for watching. And you saw most of my getting there. Pretty much what I'm doing today is on my next playthrough, already got to the final dungeon and just need to finish it. And I've got the trophy. The last one I'm missing is the one for beating the game a second time. I don't really like trophies for, you beat the game a second time. That feels like a cheap trophy to me, like the developers didn't put a lot of thought into it. But this one's interesting because the New Game Plus version of the game really does change things up, at least gameplay wise. Story not so much. There aren't like different branches and paths to take. But this little indie gem has blown my mind. It's so good. At this point, I do have a character build that I'm pretty comfortable with. I feel like I should be pretty quickly breezing through the last bit here to get my 9th Platinum trophy, and let's go.
Where are we supposed to... Oh.
I can't. There we go.
Yeah. I got nothing.
We had a saying, which goes, when everything changes, nothing changes. You see, when everything changes, nothing changes. But all this isn't what we had in mind.
To Fairview. These. Hanging back this time.
I can't kill him?
We're up.
Ah, they went invisible again.
Other one's cooled off.
And pop, 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 pop. Ow. That wasn't nice. So the build I have going is pretty ridiculous. I have a little shield that pops up and just blocks a hit. Just straight up. I don't have to worry about getting that hit. The square button I have set is an ability that kind of weakens the enemy and weakens their defense for the next several hits. And then my X attack is a very augmented, powerful version of a life drain aura that does a lot of damage because I've souped it up, and also probably more to the point, I have it set so it costs less for me to use it. I can use it more times when I use my pause function thing, so I pretty much just spam that and kill the things.
We knew we'd have our detractors.
More.
Whoa.
Thanks, Robbie.
That's right.
Are you dead or no? Or... Okay. Let me hit you. There we go. Oh, that's you. There we go. That's not it. Oh, there's a cheerleader around here.
And we're back.
Oh, hey, there's a guy. Oh, I gotta kill a weed. Okay.
That was rough.
Not really.
Gotta keep going.
Alright.
Let's fly. Everyone always said you could be anything you want in this town. This is it for me. I could get used to this. Just a bit farther.
Alright. And save.
These ones aren't hiding, at least. Let him have it.
Some of the trophies in this game were interesting. You had to get like all the little story tidbits, which I didn't realize my first time through the game. You actually unlock more of a character's story by equipping that skill to different slots. So you have to have tried it in every slot to unlock stuff, so that was really cool. Let's go ahead and I can shoot both. And then one of the trophies is just for getting to level 24, which I then assumed was max level. Apparently it's not. I'm level either 25 or 26 right now. But apparently that it's very possible to not get to level 24 on your second run of the game. So you want to use limiters. For those actually going for the trophy, you want to use limiters your first run and second run. And then you want to do all the tests, which the tests were the most difficult time-consuming part.
That should do it.
You guys, anyone who watched my New Year's live stream saw most of me doing the tests. So there you go.
Well, that's good.
I already have all the functions in the game. Now I'm just getting more copies of them, which is kind of fun because then you can upgrade them. You can use them in several slots at a time. You can upgrade themselves with it, which is another trophy, by the way. Let's go with... Oh, Flood is fun. I'll go ahead and take Flood.
If Royce can hold him off, so can you. Next. Bet this leads somewhere other than here.
The Transistor. I have no idea what's inside it, really. Who or what? I have my theories. That's really all they are. Theories. I've seen inside. Had myself a little look. But I didn't see much. Didn't see much at all. It was like staring at the sky.
Alright. Should be
Come
getting
on out.
to the final boss pretty soon. This game had a really cool final boss fight. I already told Robbie about it. It's I don't know, I really enjoyed it in spite of the fact that my first time through the game I had quite a bit of trouble with it. I don't think I'll have nearly as much this time. I'd say quite a bit of trouble. I lost like, I think twice, maybe 3 times. I don't know. You can go watch the stream.
Been through worse.
I really like the way, all the fights in this game are pre-scripted. There's no, like,
Clear.
random battles. Well,
Which way?
Except that exactly which enemies pop up in a fight in New Game Plus is semi-randomized, which is pretty cool. Alright, 2 ways to go. This is the way forward.
Hey, look. What do we got?
A terminal.
All the Camerata's targets. And me.
Funny things about the Transistor. Let's see. You can get in, but you can't get out. Not like that. You can get in, but it's a one-way street, one-way road. It's like the country.
This game
There you are.
goes a whole lot faster your second time if you're just trying to, like, get through it. All the story stuff was really good, but I did a really good job getting all of it my first run. But I love a game with a good storyline. There's no excuse to me to skimp on your storyline. And this game has it.
Shove off.
Oops. Gotta be careful because I have a feeling if I get beaten once, my life steal ability is gonna be the one that goes away, which would be frustrating.
One's back.
should be it.
There.
Alright.
Okay, you're almost here. Almost here. You ready? Funny, I'm beginning to get a little nervous. So
Must be the place.
Come on.
Hi, Royce. If you can hear me.
Welcome. Welcome. Well, come in. Come on. Inside my studio. I'm quite unarmed, as you can see. And it's safe in here, relatively. Safe.
Yeah, at least for now. Here's the thing. Now, if the transistor doesn't go back in its cradle, then why, you and I both, well, we just won't be anything anymore in a little while. You, me, and the rest of this town. So, please, don't let my work go to waste. I'm being reasonable. Now, full disclosure here, which is, I am positively certain 100% that this will work, which is transistor plus cradle equals no more process.
This is it then. You know what you have to do. I love you. You know that, right? It's time. Bye for now. But I will see you again. I will see you again. I know you can hear me. I won't let you go. Stay with me. Stay with me.
Let's see. The good news. Well, the process. I think we got it. Contained it. So, the town is going to be all right. It's just, well, someone's going to have to rebuild. But we flew a little close to the flame there, so now we're here, not there. We're stuck. And unfortunately, the only way back that I'm aware of is, well, unpleasant. So, let's get this over with.
Alright. I don't like that I unequipped my set. Alright. So lifesteal, weaken. Stealth doesn't help in this fight because he ignores it. He also ignores charm, which is fine. I don't really care about that. I'll go ahead and equip that. Equip this. Equip my shield. Should be helpful for this one. And jaunt. And then those are for my passives. For my other abilities, let's throw what all did I do? I had breach so I could snipe him, and then my gravity pull on breach so I can hit him from ways away and just pull him straight to me, then slam the weaken ability, then start slamming the life drain. If I throw corruption on my pull, my breach, then I can be doing some passive damage to him with that. I'll also throw corruption on my... Well, let me throw a crash on my lifesteal so I stun him with it. And I will definitely put this on my lifesteal so that way it takes less of my function time. Then, oh, what else do we have? So this is where I usually have stealth, and so I'm not sure exactly what I want to do beyond this. We've got, what else could I do? I could boost the damage, equip that ability with itself to boost its own damage. And then, I guess I'll just throw another corrosion on that. So I'm just doing pure damage and some lifesteal.
Who gets to go first?
How about me?
Me.
Really cool fight.
Let's see.
Alright. So you're already right here, so I'll just... really? I do that much damage? First form is down.
Care for that.
Oh, really? Alright, second down. Just gotta get him one more time.
Again, the transistor. Only one of these is good for the return trip. Let's see if it'll be yours or mine.
Uh-oh. I think he's gonna get me once. Depends on how much damage he does with this. Oh, no. Can I get him with breach? Oh, he's just out of range. Now he walked right back into range. Alright, that should be it. Well, it didn't pull him in. Oh, it killed him. That's why it didn't pull him in. Oh, no, it didn't.
This red. Reading my mind.
But did he have one more life? That's new. And that somehow didn't kill me. This should. I lost Void. Okay, that's the most expendable one, so...
Ready for more. Let's try this then.
Not yet. There we go.
No, it can't.
This should be my platinum trophy.
Please don't be gone. Please don't.
We got away. Red, we got away. Now you're here. And me. And that's it. Look at this. This whole town. I guess it's yours now. A blank canvas. And you still have the brush. Better you than the Camerata. So where do you want to start? Head back to your place in High Rise? Fix up Gold Walk? Junction Jans? All the drinking joints in the canals? What are you thinking? Hey. Oh. Look. That's not me. Not anymore. I'm still with you. In here. Red? Hey. What are you doing? Wait, what are you doing? Red. Don't you do it. Don't you dare. Don't do this. Please. If you do this, Red, please don't. Wait. Red! Red. No, Red. What did you do? What did you do? No. No, Red, no. No.
Platinum trophy. Such a good game. Alright. right. Well, thank you everyone for watching, and hope next time's as kind of quick and as engrossing a platinum trophy as this one. And I'll catch you on the next episode of Platinum Hunter.